Hello mga titos and titas! Ito na, pinaka-aantay ng lahat. Let's all welcome Coach Miranda Miner is in the house!
Hey everyone! Hey mga katambay, mga tito, tita at mga kamiranda. Magandang gabi. At I'm happy to be here, Tito G. Thanks for inviting me in your channel. Ako, si Idol.
Ayan. Salamat din Coach sa pagpapaunlak dito sa mabilis fast talk interview. I'm sure maraming interested sa journey mo sa crypto. Tito, kwentuhan mo nga kami. Paano ka ba napunta sa crypto, Coach?
Nako, napakagandang question yan. So, um, I used to be a VP of operations ng isang multinational company. Dahil nakaipon tayo, we're able to invest and used our knowledge in investment to invest on couple of good names in the stock market, even in the US market. Um, one of the things that made me go to crypto is, alam mo, dumarating sa panahon ng market na medyo bear, no? Parang walang volume, talagang wala kang makitang magandang position. Minsan frothy yung market, nagliliparan lang yung mga penny coins, minsan yung mga third liners lang. Parang ano pa nangyayari sa mga Jollibee, lalo nung pandemic, no? So, crypto came in, it has been knocking to my doors actually as early as 2016, 2015, 2017. And it was my conscious decision not to be an active investor because I'm enjoying my bulls and my bear runs in the stock market. But 2020, when the price was a little bit lower than 20,000, I've been already managing a huge capital in the stock market, and I thought to myself, when this family, a Dutch family, sold their entire house and bought crypto and Bitcoin, I was like, why is everyone going gaga with this cryptocurrency, right? And that's when I discovered, and I have a conscious decision talagang pasukin na tong cryptocurrency. Nakabili tayo ng medyo mababa pang presyo on crypto. Although mataas na dito kung para mo sa $100 before, we're able to buy a little less than $20 per 20,000 dollars per Bitcoin, no? And from there we walked our way towards the bull run up until 64,000 previous all-time high. One of the things na ginawa ko para, of course, meron tayong konting alam in stock market. In fact, I have been doing a lot of sa office kasi namin, Tito G, meron kaming group, special interest group na tinuturo kami on finance, stocks, and other investments. So nagtuturo na tayo kahit papaano ng stock market back then. And sinamahan ko na ng crypto, no? And for me to help others, ang ginawa ko, sumali ako sa mga Facebook groups. Tito G, alam mo yung mga yan, yung mga finance group sa mga Facebook, no? At sumasagot-sagot na ako diyan, no? That I remember mga same time last year, mga April, May of last, sumasagot-sagot na ako diyan. Tulungan ko yung mga nasusunog kasi napababa yung market last year, di ba? Yung parang yung bear run noon from 64 bumaba ng almost 29,000 yung Bitcoin, no? So sumasagot-sagot tayo diyan, and we're really helping people, no, to recover and how to be disciplined. And aside from that, aside from trading, nagsimula rin ako bilang crypto miner. Yun talaga yung unang-una. Ba't ako tinawag na Miranda Miners? Because ako ay nagsimula sa crypto mining. So I wanna get Bitcoins coming from mining. Kasi I'm not gonna be doing anything but to get the coins through mining. So actually yung first 2 videos ko talaga sa show ko sa channel natin is crypto mining. Nakita mo doon, nagpapakita ako ng grid, ng mga GPUs ko, etc.
Napanood ko yun, yung first videos mo.
So yung mga talagang rig lang, tapos sabi ko, sige, lagay na natin to para makatulong, no? Syempre nasa condominium yung bahay natin. Sabi ng anak ko sa akin, Daddy, who do you wanna have? Parang ganun bata pa anak ko Sabi niya, it's so hot here, Daddy.
Ang init.
Sabi ko, lagi mainit siya talaga Hindi na mauukura yung maliit ko lang na ano dito na exhaust fan. So I made a decision with my community. Sabi ko, sige, tuturo na lang ako ng cryptocurrency. And I will let go of my crypto mining. Although may mga followers talaga ako ng mga crypto miners. Biglang dumami, Tito G. Sabi ko talagang malaki talaga ang market. No? Tsaka ang nakikita ko kasi at least on my purview, maraming pumapasok on cryptocurrency on the back door coming from an NFT space. So they have entered the cryptocurrency by means of Axie. Ang alam lang nilang coin is Ethereum and Axie lang and SLP. They don't even know Cardano, mga ganon. So parang my students were like, "Oh, I used to be an
Scholar.
Axie, scholar. Parang how do I enter? How do I earn, So ganun po nangyari 'yon, no? So mga tito-titas, no, doon nangyari 'yon. And rest is history. Tulad ni Tito G, dumami yung mga nagtatanong, nagpapaliwanag, and sobrang laki po kasi talaga ng crypto, no? And Tito G knows this. Meron kang play to earn, NFT, decentralized finance, yield farming, staking, everything is there. Web3, how to earn different ways. So talagang araw-araw hindi ka mawawalan ng
Sobrang dami. You mentioned kanina, Coach, na you were a former VP of a big company. So right now, full-time na. Ano ka na?
Full-time.
Ang tawag nila diyan, all in sa crypto.
All
Tama?
in na. That's correct, Tito G. No? So dati ako ay, sabi ko nga, part-time trader, full-time commitment. Pero sabi ko sa vision ko kasi parang kailangan ko talagang gawing pay it forward sa community. So ang ginawa po natin, nagtayo po tayo ng Global Miranda Miner Corporation. Nagkaroon tayo ng mga empleyado. And we're already full-time. I already resigned from my previous job.
Oh, good. Galing So very few people na who really have the courage, no, to leave yung corporate, no. Siyempre, vice president ka, corporate, receiving good amount of money, the prestige is there already, di ba? Tapos etong crypto space na tawag nga nila wild west eh. Minsan hindi mo alam kung saan pupunta. So siguro yung courage mo is something to be admired ng mga nanonood sa atin, no? But of course, yaan lahat calculated, 'di ba? Yung pagte-take ng risk na 'yan, ano? So, what's the turning point, Coach? No, sinabi mo na sige, I'll leave my corporate job na, I'll do full time.
That's a good question, Tito G, no? Nakita ko kasi, and alam nyo to for sure, And by the way, sabihin ko lang si Tito G, pinapanood ko na yan, Stock Market Days 2018. Nagla-live na yan, pabukas pa lang yung market, 9:30 ng umaga. Am I correct? Diba, Tito G? So, some part of me is obviously his influence din. So, I'm very proud to say that. Turning point, I would say, is nung dumating ako sa panahon, kasi I was very profitable. I'm very profitable in the stock market. The cryptocurrency doubled and tripled my profits. Imagine, Tito G, I earned, and this is a public info, I've mentioned this already. At one point, I earned almost 2 million. Profits. Profits in $15,000 in 1 month, $18,000 in another 1 month. And sabi ko, this is my capital. Yung power of leverage kasi is a very powerful tool that we don't have in the stock market. I'm sure you know this, Tito G, no? Wala tayong leverage, wala tayong power to multiply, no? It's available not for retailers, no? If there is such an opportunity. Even you shorting the market, in doing derivatives, it's all in the US stock market available, but obviously yung commercialization yan sa Philippines as a retailer, hindi ganun kaganda pa. Another thing is yung paggamit natin ng stop market orders, no? Tayo naman meron naman tayong over at the open, at the close orders, di ba? Mga ganun tayo, no? I remember correctly, Metrobank probably offered that, Metrosec offered that, no?
Yes.
But it's not across all, di ba? So parang isipin ko, parang ang daming missing parts ng stocks that is available in the crypto. Why don't I use that? And yung mga taong tulad natin, Tito G, na galing sa stock market, na-appreciate ko kasi tayo yung alam mo yung taong hindi tayo, I mean, we are very conservative by nature kasi nga yung train tayo ng regulated industry eh. So when you go to the cryptocurrency na unregulated, decentralized, you kind of feel, okay, let me do this. Minsan, matitempt ka, 100x leverage ang gusto mong gawin eh. Di ba? And that's where the passion is coming from, to teach people that there is a fine way to do trading correctly. So, nung nakita ko na nag-multiply yung profit, sabi ko, okay. I'm earning more already than what I'm earning in the corporate world. Let me try to do this and have a leap of faith. So I gave myself 3 months. Yun na natin. And then nagtuloy-tuloy, Tito G. Napaka-profitable na
Leap of faith,
industry.
no? Talaga leap of faith. Well, I guess isa rin siguro sa mga ako naman my journey naman was from corporate to business, no? So
Mhm.
iba rin kasi yung parang you establish a career in the corporate at a very young age, 'di ba? Like you mentioned, you're a VP at 40s pa lang si coach, binisto ko yung edad mo, no? No? So meaning yung yung leap of faith na yon, kasi you have a security blanket, you have a good career na na if ever no na hindi man ikaw mag-succeed dun sa gagawin mo, meron kang fallback eh. You can
That's
always
true.
go back to your
That's
corporate world.
true.
You'll still be a VP, 'di ba? And probably after mo nga mag-resign, I'm sure may mga gusto pang kumuha sa iyo eh. 'Di
Mhm.
ba? 'Di ba? So uh, that's also my experience when I did my leap of faith from employee to being an entrepreneur eh. No,
Mhm.
so it's really good na when you're starting your career na you establish it well, 'di ba? Para kasi yun talaga yung magiging security blanket mo, yun yung magiging fallback mo pag gusto
Tama.
mong tumalon, gusto mong sumubok ng ibang karera, 'di ba?
Tama. Mm.
Ayun. Teka, baka maging usapang karir na to, baka susunod may magtatanong
Hindi.
nga ano gagawin
Hindi,
sa
malay mo, next episode. We'll have
next
another
episode,
collab,
yan,
di
yan,
ba?
yan, yan.
We
Yan,
have a
leap
lot of
of
things
faith
to
na
talk
yan.
about. Hmm?
Yes, yes, yes. Coach, dito sa sa crypto, yes, na-mention mo kanina yung is one of the biggest opportunity siguro. Yung sabi mo, you've earned 2 million already in the shortest period of time, 'di ba? Pero meron ba no na lesson, yung meron ka bang sana moment sa crypto na sana or sayang moment sa crypto?
Mhm, mhm. Meron, definitely po. This is one of, I work in a telecommunications company kasi I work for a company called Telos, no? It's a Canadian telecommunications, and I stayed there for 8 years. Um, my role there is an executive, no? And kasama ng role na yan is you get immersed on so many technologies, you get to talk to so many people that are in the industry, including Mastercard, MoneyGram, nakakadaupang palad natin yung mga presidents dyan. Napakabata, Tito Jim, mga 40 anyos, mga Ivy League schools, mga presidente ng Mastercard. Kadaupang palad mo. And they will talk about, have you heard about Ethereum, Bitcoin? No? Yung mga aha moments and mga sayang moments, because obviously, why didn't I why didn't I try to give in to my appetite to learn? Kasi napaka-career ako dati, career monster ako ika nga. Talang I need to be promoted, I need to be like talaga kasi very good ang pay sa industry, telco eh. One of the good industries if you wanna stay long term. So sayang for me na hindi ko give in yung as early as 2016, 2015, everyone was craving about crypto ng mga unang panahon nga. Talagang
Ako,
ang
ang
mga
mura pa ng Bitcoin no kung
mura.
2020.
Mga unang mga platform wala pang Binance, Gate.io lang, kasi mga unang cryptocurrency, mga markets, mga .ios talaga eh. Sabi ko, ano ba 'tong mga IO? Gano'n ko talaga siya. Sabi ko, tapos talagang parang kung titingnan mo, parang it's almost akin to parang scamming. Kasi nga ang dami ring nagkaroon ng, especially the BitConnect issue around 2018, 2019, yung scamming, yung Ponzi scheme, yung Quadriga issue sa Canada na nasa Netflix ngayon. Sabi ko, ano ba to? Is it worth it? No? Sana naisip ko na worth it siya na magturo paano iwasan. Kasi pwede pala yun. Iwasan yung rug pulls, yung honeypots, no? Yung pala yung magiging role natin, Tito G, yung magturo in the industry. Hindi necessarily just a customer, but to become a teacher or educator on the how-tos on how to penetrate the industry as an educator. So yun po yung aking mga sana moments.
Well, hindi pa naman ano, 'di ba? Kumbaga hindi pa naman huli ang lahat. Sabi ko nga sa crypto space parang nasa first quarter pa lang tayo coach 'di ba? So, um yung short period of time, I can see following your channel also na talagang nag-deep dive ka na dito sa sa crypto space as you mentioned, full time na, 'di ba?
Opo.
So, with what is happening on the market right now, so from 69 we are now at below 40,000, 'di ba? So, what's your outlook sa crypto market in the next, probably in the next 12 months to 3 years, no? 12 to 36 months.
Okay. I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, I posted in my Twitter my wallet. I was very very bold. I don't want to do that, pero sinabi ko na ito yung aking I'm a hodler of a Bitcoin. More than one Bitcoin ang hino-hodl natin ngayon. So, I'm all in for Bitcoin. Although I'm diversifying, of course, I need to diversify where I put them because sabi nga nila sa crypto, if you don't have the keys, it's not your wallet, no? So I'm diversifying my wallet. Um, Short term, 30, 60, 90 days, may kasabihan tayo, stock market, in investment market, you know, sell in May and go away, yung mga ganong kasabihan. You go away and then you go back on September. Last year, nakita rin natin yung ganyan trajectory. Always that I say to my community is I see a good correlation between the macro economy with the cryptocurrency market ngayon. I've been trying to metricize, which in fact I teach in my university, yung correlation between, I'm sure you know this, Tito G, no? Yung mga indexes of the US, Nasdaq, you know, and the other indexes, particularly the high-tech index, the Nasdaq index, correlated kay Bitcoin. And every time we see, like last week, may earnings report na lumabas, nagbagsakan lahat ng mga, except for Facebook, yung Amazon, ang pangit. So it followed the trajectory of Bitcoin. No? I would say on the next 30, 60, 90, we're going to be impacted by a lot of pronouncements by the Fed, particularly on inflation, particularly on the potential recession that's coming in because of the yield inversion. So, ang aking pagtingin sa market ngayon, not just on a pure technical standpoint, but really pure on looking at crypto as people look at crypto as a stored value, pero it's actually correlated sa takbo ng high-tech stocks ngayon like Amazon's, Twitter's, Tesla's of the world. So as long as the investors right now see the value of using Bitcoin as a hedge for inflation, I think magiging stagnant tayo for the next 30, 60, 90. No? Kahapon, Wednesday rather, nag-pronounce ang FOMC ng 50 basis points interest rate. Sobrang taas. Nung in-implement nila, bagsakan lahat ng major indexes. Kahapon, bagsak po ang Nasdaq almost 400 basis points. So in my perspective, short term, Tito G, I think the market would need to kind of recover on this fear, uncertainty, and doubt. No? People look at bonds right now as a potential attractive asset kasi 3% na ang yield rate ngayon ng 10 years, guaranteed 3% you can earn from that. So people are like, ayaw, tatanggalin ko na sa mga high-tech, mga high volatility assets yung mga investments ko. Talay ko lang yan sa mga safe zone. So for me, within this year, we're probably seeing a flat. If we break out on a 48 to 50,000 territory anytime within the next 30 days, pwede pa tayong umakyat. But if we don't get out of this support area of 35, pwede pa tayo bumaba ng 33. No? But I don't think, may tinatawag akong Tito G na, na psychological support ni Michael Saylor. When he bought at that area, no, si Michael Saylor, naman niya binili dyan sa 29, 30, 31 territory. I see a psychological support, a Saylor support on that level. It could bounce, but I am long term. Actually, sabi ko sa mga community members ko, 2024. I'm seeing a good recovery. That's why sa akin po talagang iwan ko lang, no? Mayroon akong investor hat, iniiwan ko lang yan diyan. Part of my investment trade natin, part iniiwan lang natin.
Ayun. Ang ganda nun, ha. 2024 is not that far. Kung iisipin mo, 'di ba? Ilang tulog lang 'yan, nandiyan na tayo 2024, no? And with what is happening sa crypto space nga po ngayon, right now, 'di ba? So a lot of people are asking, yan eto tanong eh. Tito, coach, bear market na ba?
I would meron po akong indicator na sinusunod, no. If the price of the asset is below your 50-day moving average, for me it's already a bear territory. Simply put, when I say bear territory, there's obviously low volume. People are like on a defensive mode. People are traders will become defensive. They normally are going to put some of their coins on a standby, or they put it on a stable coin for now. So for me, tingin ko, we have been on a bear way back pagbasag natin from 69 down to sub 50s level, no. And tumuloy-tuloy na nga siya pababa. I was just waiting for a bounce on 32 or 33. Nangyari naman siya, and then bumalik ulit tayo sa 48. Bumaba ulit tayo ng 44, then right now 35. So I think there are very key level resistances that we need to break out first. And then, to be honest, actually, ang dami ko nga po nakikitang mga magagandang news ngayon eh. Rex Africa is another country to declare crypto as a legal tender. So kahit sobrang dami pong mga magagandang news, but people are not, the retailers are becoming very defensive with their money and investments. And maybe to kind of wrap the answer, I would like to say na, I'm sure you know this as well, Tito Gino, na if you look at the on-chain analytics of Bitcoin, almost 72% are hodled by long-term hodlers. So yung nakikita nating price action ngayon is actually based on traders that are hodling around 30 or less than 30% of the Bitcoin available in the market. And yung revival rate ng mga 1-year-old na coins, yung mga nakatago na more than 1 years, ang revival rate is only 5,000 Bitcoins a day. Ibig sabihin, yung mga naka-long-term hodl ng 1 year na sa wallet lang nila, ang average revival rate ng mga nabubuhay is 5,000 Bitcoins a day. So which means, hindi talaga tayo tataas kasi yung mga tao tinatago lang yung coins nila as a stored value. Unlike if you talk about big macro companies in the index, hindi ka pwede magtago either unless maging Warren Buffett ka. Di ba?
Yes,
Diba?
yes,
I mean,
yes, yes. Well, I guess you mentioned, no, parang yung bear market is really more on the appetite of the traders, eh, no? Na parang walang gana eh, walang gana. But I like the sailor support. I'm also looking at that for sure. Ang daming nakaabang diyan, 28, 29. So I was telling my followers, yan tatalbog yan diyan. For sure kung tatamaan man natin yan, tatalbog yan diyan sa area na yan. So risk reward ratio from that standpoint, di ba? Medyo maganda na ngayon,
and sa ilalim na tayo eh.
Yeah, I'm sure you've heard of this also, na most of the crypto millionaires and billionaires are made during the bear market. Yung mga ganitong season na parang antamlay lahat, antumal ng lahat, di ba? So nandyan juma-jackpot yung mga katulad ni Coach. Mga ganito.
No, you're absolutely correct. I mean, Warren Buffett bought almost yung Chevron investments niya, binili niya from 9 billion to 26 billion noong January of this year lang. Alam ng matandang yan paano mag-invest eh. Magaling siya magpili ng investments eh. Although sinabi niya, hindi raw siya bibili ng Bitcoin kahit $25 lahat ng Bitcoin sa buong mundo, di ba? So, you're absolutely correct. I think you're right, sinasabi ko dito sa mga followers ko na alam nyo, when the coins was going down, I just kept on buying. I mean, there's no question about Bitcoin. I mean, the fact that your Tesla, owned by the richest guy in the world, talks about Bitcoin almost every day. Diba? I mean, we need to follow where the money is going. No? And right now, when everyone else is fearful, doon ako magbibili. Kasi nga, to be honest, nung 69,000 yung Bitcoin, lahat naman ng tao, oy, sana binili ko na si Bitcoin. Nung 29 pa lang siya. Ito na po, ito na ngayon yan. Di ba? 35 na ulit. Ngayon na yung panahon na it's being selling on a discount.
Correct, correct. Coach, bago tayo tumalon sa next segment, yung fast talk natin,
Sure.
what can you advise dun sa mga dalawang papayuhan mo dito, coach, ha?
Mhm.
Dun sa una sa mga newbies, okay? So maraming bago sa crypto at dun sa mga matatagal na, no, pero matitigas ang ulo. So what can you advise?
In terms of crypto behavior or tungkol saan, Tito G?
Eto, especially itong klaseng market na to, no, na
Mm.
matumal, matamlay yung market.
Okay.
Ano masasabi mo sa kanila pag newbie ka, ano dapat mong gawin kapag ka
Sure.
ikaw naman ay veteran pero matigas ang ulo mo?
Sure. Sure.
Yan.
Thank you, Tito G. Yeah. Ang aking advice, unang-una for both, would be do not invest money that you're going to use to buy your food for tonight. Do not use that money. Do not invest the money that you're going to buy milk for your kids. Your money that you're going to give for your kids na allowance po nila. Ang cryptocurrency ay ito'y napaka-isang volatile na industriya. Hindi ito regulated unlike ng stock market that may mga ceiling play, flooring play na tinatawag. And anytime it can wipe out anyone. I would recommend that we bilang newbies, you listen to Tito G, to my channel, to other cryptocurrency enthusiasts that are educating you to learn how to enter this industry properly. Meron pong disiplina at meron pong sistema na ginagawa tayo dapat. Wag po tayong magpapadala sa mga hype, sa mga nagsasabi na bumili ka ng ganito, bumili ka ng ganyang coin, bukas sa aakyat ng 1,000x yan. Those are telltale signs that we need more education. Itong industriya na to is not just a walk in the park, no, for the beginners. Ito ay punong-puno ng mga mapagsamantalang tao tulad ng mga scammers at kung sino-sino pa because again, no one's regulating it. So, in the flip side, looking at it on a good side, napakagandang industriya naman ito para sa mga baguhan. Like me as well, I'm still relatively new because this market is also relatively new. We're not talking about centuries or decades in this industry. But the good news is it's good to be early. It's good to be early. You are a newbie. Use this time to learn and then you will earn. No? Sa mga matitigas ang ulo na matatagal na, ng mga naa-addict matalo, you know, mga addict matalo dyan, may mga ganyan. I'm sure you know that, Tito G, no? There's always going to be what they say a gambler's fallacy, no? Means kadalasan ng mga trader nagiging gambler, parang kapatid ng gambling daw ang trading. May mga tinatawag tayo mga sistema or actually wala kang sistema on how to correctly enter a trade. Sa mga matitigas ang ulo, you know, ayoko man sabihin ito, pero good luck. Good luck sa inyo, no? You know, may mga living testimonies tayo ng mga taong umayos ang buhay dahil sa cryptocurrency. And as I always say this, 90% of traders will always lose. Napakakonti lang po nang nananalo sa trading, even on this industry. So, saan ka ba pipili? Gusto mo manalo na maging part ka ng 10% na nananalo or sa 90%? After all, you're entering this trade because you want to resolve a business problem or a personal problem. Do you want to get out of your 8 to 5 job? Do you want to get out of your business? You want to use this as a source of income? Then you need to put that discipline and you want to put that appetite na kailangan pag-igihan mo, pag-ayusin mo talaga. And sabi nga ng isang napanood ko, if you're entering this industry, at some point you gotta give up your holidays, your sleepless, you will have sleepless nights, your weekends, your party with friends, because you need to learn and kilalanin mo yung sarili mo, and you will only get to know yourself in this industry only if you stay in the industry long enough.
Yun, well said, no? Talagang stay in the industry, come bull and bear market. Ayan yan eh, no? Kumbaga talagang magde-dedicate ka talaga ng oras. No such thing as, sabi ko nga, no such thing as freelance, jackpot ka nang hindi mo pinagtatrabahuhan dito sa crypto, no? Well, coach, ito na yung fast talk ng segment natin. Mabilisan.
Hey.
So, Magsasabi ko ng mga words related sa crypto to. Tapos ano man yung unang pumasok sa isip mo, bato mo lang, bato mo lang.
Okay,
Eto na,
let's do
game na.
this.
Una, coach, Bitcoin,
Stored value.
Metaverse,
Everyone is going gaga about it.
Satoshi Nakamoto,
Sana ako.
Warren Buffett,
Ako din pagtanda ko.
Michael Saylor,
Oh, nako, I want to meet this guy in June. I'll be there in Texas this June. I want to meet him in the consensus. Nako, I want to meet this guy.
nice, nice, nice. Play to earn,
Play to earn, it's an economy that's here to stay. You just need to wait for the market to recover.
regulation,
We all need that, especially on dollar tethers, except for coins.
BSP Governor Ben Jokno,
Saludo ako, napakatalinong tao. Congratulations, the Central Banker of the Year across the whole world this year. Congrats, sir. At saludo ako, and I hope we could have you more in BSP before ka mag-retire or after ka mag-retire.
ayun. Rug pull,
Rug pull, kailangan mong ingatan yan. Maraming ganyan ngayon. Akala nyo magagandang mga coin. Mag-iingat lagi. May sistema tayo how to avoid that.
ayun, ayun. Ayan, coach.
Nagawanting kita niyan, Tito G, ah. Meron ako mamaya sa show natin, ah. Magpa-fast talk tayo. Nag-i-enjoy ako sa fast talk.
Ayan, sige, sige, sige. Well, coach, nako, hindi ka na namin masyado nga abalahin. Alam ko, marami pang kailangan gawin. Maraming salamat, coach. Invite mo ang mga tambay to join your university and your channel.
Thank you, TG. And unang-una, marami pong salamat. And again, I'm proud to say this, that I have been a follower of TitoVlogs, no, yung kanyang YouTube channel years ago. At ito ay isa sa mga naging katuwang ko in learning trading as well, no, in some of my researches. So thank you again for what you do in our community, Tito G, and God bless you, and great health to come, and to continue what we all do, which is to educate. You know, kung kayo po ay nakikinig ng Tito G, I also would like to humbly invite you in our channel, Coach Miranda Miner in YouTube. Tulad ni Tito G, we're also teaching and educating. But more importantly, ang wish ko sa mga nanonood kay Tito G is to continue to learn from this guy with full of wisdom. And I know that, alam mo, ang dami ko na nakitang mga influencers, but people with substance and people with value are the ones who stay, and that's why he's here. No, he's here for more than many years teaching, you know, from his heart yung ethics and discipline ng pagtitrade, no. And magtulungan tayo mga Filipinos, no, to help each other regardless of the channel, because ang vision natin is talagang lahat tayo mga cryptocurrency and stock market enthusiasts is to learn and build a community of learned traders, hindi yung mga natatalo. No? And again, thank you po for inviting me here. At sa mauulit, mga titos, titas, thank you for inviting me to your Tambayan.
Yon, salamat, coach. Great to have you on the show. May part 2 siguro to, baka maraming nabitin. Thank you, coach. We'll see you again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.